Hello, class. Today I will be talking about how I believe it should be a high school requirement for graduation for students to work in either a restaurant or a retail store. As of 2022, 10% of people in the US worked in restaurants and 6.3% of people worked in retail. This is a problem because if people going into the workforce don't necessarily have the experience of that base level of working in a restaurant or working in retail. They go into restaurants or stores and don't necessarily know how to treat the workers that are there respectfully or have patience with them or any type of thing. Um, this is more of an issue with just common courtesy of other humans, but if people had the experience of being in those positions of the workers, then it might make it a little bit easier for them to be understanding and to be patient. Um, People also think that these jobs might be easy or might not, take a lot of work or whatever it may be. But these jobs are very mentally draining. Coming from someone who's been working in restaurants for over 5 years now, it is a very mentally draining job. But having people who are nice and respectful and understanding just makes it worth it. And being in hospitality management in school, it is my passion, so it doesn't really get me down that much because it is something that I love to do. But I know other people that I work with or other people I talk to, it is very hard for them to get over when they have a rude guest or something like that may happen. A solution for this problem is, as previously stated, that to make it a requirement for high school students that they need to work in a restaurant or in a retail store before they can graduate, whether it be a semester in one and semester in the other, the whole year in one or the other. I think that that would be very beneficial for them. Also, another solution would be to teach our kids or any young kids that were around on how to be respectful to workers in any form, in just people in general, be respectful, teach them how to be patient and understanding and all those things that make other people feel appreciated. And then even if, this isn't a requirement for high school, to encourage the teenagers around us or the kids around us or any little siblings you may have for their first job to be in a restaurant or in a retail store. Because, some schools they have like a work school program, but it's not necessarily specific on where they need to work. But if schools like made, I don't know, like a partnership or something with certain stores or certain restaurants that they knew for sure that their kids could get a job at, I think that that would be very beneficial as well. And it would just create a good environment of everyone's learning and everyone is there because they want to be. Some benefits of this would be it would teach, these young kids, these teenagers that it would teach them customer service, it would teach them problem solving, and it would teach them, it would get them to know the understanding and the struggles of working in those positions so that they can be more understanding, more patient when they're not in that position anymore. This problem is slowly getting better. I've noticed just personally being in the industry with people more like college age and a little bit older, they are more understanding, they are more patient, but you still get the bad ones here and there, and that's not going to change. But there are just people who don't need to act the way they do, but it's okay because that's just part of life. Um, and then also, once you do get out of those entry level positions, whether it be a server, a busboy, a host, a cashier, a stock person at the store, whatever it may be, once you get out of those positions and you come back and you're in a restaurant or you're shopping in a store, you can relate to those people better. You can know what it feels like to be in their position, and you're going to know how you would want to be approached and you would want to be spoken to. And that's how you're going to do it to them, hopefully. And, if you end up talking to them and, oh, yeah, I was in your position 10 years ago, it also may be encouragement for them to keep their head up and to keep going and to want to either move up in the company or move and go do something else that they're passionate about. It will also encourage them, and it'll just make it a better place for everyone. All right. Well, that is, in conclusion, I think that is why it should be a high school requirement for students to work in either a restaurant or a retail store, because it will create a better experience for everyone in the future. Thank you.